Yeah, what's going on? We got some people in there waiting.
Beautiful. Everything is fantastic. So we are now live. Looks like we've got quite a delay. I have a computer up running so I can see the chat. It's not on the
Yeah,
phone.
that's what I'm trying to get here accomplished on my daughter's iPad. If I can get it figured out. Definitely got the delay, like you said.
Looks like we got about a 20-second delay. Yeah, looks like about a 20-second.
Now I'll just have to check back and see what happens. I can read the bottom of them. Nola Southpaw, how y'all doing today? Good. How are you doing, buddy?
What's happening? We have an echo on your
On
end.
my end. Hey, girl. Stop yelling. Got the little one's going crazy. I wonder if I unplug my mic, if that'll help anything.
We'll see if there's any echo. No echo. Doesn't seem like we're good.
Okay, I just went ahead and disconnected my mic for the time being then.
Never mind. There's an echo.
Huh. Strange. That's just going right off the phone. Are you using a microphone at all?
I am not. I disconnected my microphone.
Yeah, that's. Let's see. I don't know why I'm not getting the live on here. Hopefully it'll. Let's see if I can find you.
That's really weird, man.
Audio is clear. No echo here. So yeah, I don't hear any echo coming from you whatsoever. Window Geek, what's going on?
Wonder if my headset is linked to more than one device right
now. That could be a possibility.
Nope, that's not it.
I hear it. I can hear the. There you go. Live. Hey, I see us now. I got it on the live stream. Hey guys, just dropping in for a quick hello. Lockheed, what's going on? Thank you. Kevin, that's not the Ozark. Evening, y'all. Rock out with your lockout. Okay, you got some of your normals in there, don't you? Is this linked to both of us? What's the deal with it?
Yeah, this is bizarre. It's driving me crazy. I can't understand anything.
It's because you were on a crapple, Ray. If you had a droid, you wouldn't have that problem. Humble picker.
That's factually incorrect, Nola. What is the issue?
Rock out.
All right, well, we disconnected my headset. We'll see if that's better.
I can definitely hear you good. I don't have any echoes going on this end of it.
Yep, must be me. I don't hear anything anymore, so must
I
be the
wonder if I plug my mic back in, if that does anything. I know the audio sounds a lot better when I do have the mic plugged in, at least on my end. Droid Nation, no way.
Get out of here with your droid.
I haven't had an iPhone for probably, I don't even know, last 10 years. I used to have an Android, but I got out of it.
Oh my.
Kiddos are going crazy.
Yep, they're going bananas. It's usually
They
my
are
dog
going,
doing that.
one's leaving to go to basketball, and the other one doesn't want her to go.
All right, we're just gonna take two.
Good afternoon, Lebowski. I figure it should throw out like a notification or something, I would think. Well,
Definitely should have. What's up, Dean Humboldt Picker? Thanks for coming, guys. Just here with my buddy carrying cut, doing a little knife sharpening.
nice to meet all you guys, by the way. Really do appreciate the support.
I found my very first knife right here. Found it the other day. Figured I would put a new edge on it, see how it does. I did get a new knife this week. Plow, this one. This one.
Oh man, I like that lightweight one. That was nice.
I love the 10. Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah, I figured it would be a pretty big upgrade.
Yeah, I've been thinking about the lightweight 15V for several weeks and almost bought it a bunch of times. And then when the G10 came out, it was like, okay, my decision's been made for me. I actually was doing pre-orders, so whenever it came out, it just kind of did its thing. This RCT. It is the M2102G. But this one, oh, God, say 10 years ago, maybe 11 years ago. It has a lock on it that I removed. Glad it's normally my house that's going bananas. This is
Yeah, someone was definitely not happy there. She wanted to go upstairs, not hang out with me, and then now she's going to go to basketball with mom. So, uh, be in the doghouse now.
That's all right. The other side. This angle was so steep on this knife. It was like back before they knew how to make slicey blades, I guess.
Been a couple years ago.
This has to be freaking 10 years old.
That's awesome.
It took me forever to find out what steel it's actually made of. It's made out of 4116.
4116. I don't even know if I've ever even heard of that before.
Yeah, it is basically chemically the same as 5CR.
Okay.
5CR13 MOV.
Yeah, I've heard of that stuff. Yeah. It looks just like this. Yeah, it looks like the M16.
Yeah, I think that it's either bigger or smaller. What's happening? I think we're just gonna have to frickin' dig at this. Be interested to know how that
Had a wonky edge, or at least the bevel was little messed up. So this is going to be the side that was wider from the factory. He said this side is a little narrower, so we'll see what happens. We got it at 16 degrees. I like to be in that 17 to 15 range. The robust sounding gentleman on your stream with you today.
has anybody else gotten the new 15V Para 3 that came out? To Jiminy, whether you got the 20. Okay, the robust gentleman in the stream with me is Carrying Cut. Did I link your channel? I think I did.
I think so.
I think I did too. But yeah, he's just a buddy, and I was like, you know what? I go live usually on Friday or Saturday to do some sharpening. He does the same thing. I was like, maybe we could do it together, and he was interested. So here we are.
Really surprised how easy it took for her and really sharp.
That's very, very good.
I was really impressed with Crewware too. I don't know if you ever have any experience with Crewware yet, but that's definitely a steel that you need to get into.
No, I have not gotten any crewware. Basically, up until probably 2 months ago, I was a budget knife. So 14 D to K110. This was probably the most expensive one that I had at that time. ARSF2. New spray form one from CJRB. So up until like 2 months ago, that's what it was. And then, it's like they came out with a lightweight pyrite, but it was in S90V. So it was my first like super steel.
Yeah.
And once I got it, like this is so amazing, the steel. So like opened my eyes to a new world of.
Yeah, put you down the rabbit hole, didn't it?
That's exactly what it did. So we got the S90V, so then we had to get some S30V. Then after that, we got Rex 121. We got more Rex 121. What else did we get? Oh,
You're just a Spyderco Sage collector, aren't you?
I certainly am. We got Maximet.
Really? What'd you? Pair 3 and Maximate?
Yep.
Nice.
And then,
that's some cool stuff too.
Yep, I just got the Para 3 G10 with 15V.
So you have went on a whole entire knife binge.
That's exactly what it was.
You just did some investing.
Yeah, I couldn't help myself. That's what I told my wife. She's like, I don't know about all these knives you're buying. I'm like, well, they hold their value, and I could always get rid of them later, if I don't like it or I want to get something else. Because I probably will get rid of one of these. I'll probably get rid of the lightweight one. It's the one that I did like the sharpening experimentation on and stuff. I wanted to see how it cut and everything. So, cuts nice and easy with diamond. I sharpened it 2 times using the precision adjust.
Well, make sure you put me in the front of the line for it.
Absolutely.
Because
what I did was I started and I put a 15-degree angle on it, which is way too steep. I hated it.
It looks pretty good though. It is pretty wide, but it does look good.
I put the 15 on it, and then I took it back down to 17.
Nice.
Which is only 1 degree steeper than what it was when I got it, because they're 18 when they come in.
The Para 3, I don't know if you throw the Maximate on the sharper yet or not, but mine, it was, I think it was like under 15 degrees when I first put it. It was 15 degrees, wasn't even taking the Sharpie off of it. So it was like maybe 14 and a half to 14 degrees. And I just set it at 15 and had to do pretty much a whole reprofile on it. But it turned out really good though. There's still one little bit that I didn't get, but I figure there's no sense in eating all that steel away when you don't have to. I guess you could say you could catch it on the next one.
No, there's definitely nothing wrong. What was that other one that I got? Because I was still buying budget knives at Christmas because I bought this one. I was waiting for this one for like a year. The Boston Raccoon top liner lock out of stock everywhere for like a whole year.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Yeah, for sure. That top liner lock's sweet. I'm just a big fan of compression locks. So that whole compression. Did you look at the new Sage 6 is coming and it has a button operated compression lock, just like the Smock does.
I've been so jealous because where I work, there's 2 people right now that are at SHOT Show.
Oh yeah,
I've been
that's cool.
so jealous of them because Spyderco was there with prototype knives for all of the release 17, the reveal 17 knives.
Yep.
They have prototypes there for all of them. So they have the Sage 6 and S90V. They got the Jumbo, the Micro Jimbo, all of them.
And the 15V. Yeah, I'm getting that Mannix 2 lightweight when it comes out. I already have it on River's Edge Cutlery and DLT to let me know when they're.
Yeah, it's a good buy. Let's put it that way. Good buy. Yeah, basically the same price as the Para lightweight, but there's freaking twice as much steel there.
Oh yeah, it's a Golden tire. Have you had tried any S45 yet?
No,
Anything with that one?
nope, nothing.
Yeah. Yep, S45. It's pretty good too. I like Spider Coat. Well, Spider Coat just does a really good job in general with all their heat treats and everything like that. But S45 is pretty good. I have the most abundant steel in my collection. It's probably going to be S30V. Just looking over them, I got at least four, at least four knives in S30V. I do have one at S35VN. I got a couple 20 CVs. I think I got 3 or 4 knives in Magna Cut now, which Magna Cut's pretty sweet too. I just put a real nice edge on this Holy Nerd right here. I put a 15-degree edge on this one too, and it turned out sweet.
Yeah, it did. It's a nice
Yeah,
little
and
bit.
it is a oh yeah, it's a razor blade. This thing is cool. TRM's. If you haven't checked out TRM yet, make sure you check those guys out. They do really good stuff.
Yep, they the what is it? The Neutron and the Atom are both on the bucket list to get eventually.
Yeah, here's the Atom right here. So this one's of course it's the big brother to the Neutron too. And then I do have the Bulldog also, so it's kind of in this same blade shape. But this is kind of a I don't want to call it a safe queen or anything like that, but I do not carry this knife whatsoever. I'm just hang on to it really. I the smaller one I carry the smaller one a lot, but this one just kind of hangs around. Cool knife
It's
though,
nice.
really nice.
Is the one that you carry? That's the red one, right?
Yeah, the red one. You have the Neutron too. It must be upstairs somewhere on my book bag. Yeah, the Adams. That's a great knife. The Bulldog. It's like I use it for work a lot too. Like I don't thrash my knives by any stretch of the imagination. I carry them, and there's way too many tools out there to be using your knives as the wrong tools. But most of the time, I'm just playing with them at work anyway. I'm not really. I don't know. Cut that much stuff anyway. A lot of people like to do the cardboard slaying stuff, but I don't even really mess with that either. Brand new American. I have that same gray Atom. I use the heck out of mine. Heck yeah, it's awesome. That's what they're made for. They're made to be used. You know what I'm saying? But I really want to get one day. I want to get the 3D. What was it? 3D milled titanium scales for this Atom. I think that would be really cool. That's coming down the future though. Ground fog. What's going on, man? Nice to see you in here.
What's up, Mr. Groundfog? I saw you in before it started.
Like to see the usual names and faces. Appreciate that.
Yep, brand new American. Thanks for coming. We're just sharpening up some knives here. Mine is a blast from my past. And carrying cuts, sharpening a new steel for him, K390.
All right, so we got a good burr going here at the belly. Still working on the tip. Been carrying a Maximate Native 5 with AWT scales. It's perfect. Yeah, let me know how you like them AWT scales. I really want to get some for the Pair 3 lightweight, and hopefully once I get the Manix 2 lightweight, I'm eventually going to upgrade those also. But I can only imagine they're really nice. I just need to bite the bullet and go ahead and buy some. That's all it comes down to. I still knew what you were meant by that one.
Oh, flip it. Well, this steel sucks.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready yet. It's definitely very important. I love AWT. Have them on Manix Pair 3 and Native. Heck yeah. You got stock in AWT. K2 glass art.
Trying to decide what the next knife will be, because we got the 15V Para 3 coming on Monday. But after that, I'm kind of looking at the Little Temperance K390, my first Seiki City Japan knife. I think that might be the one.
Yeah, that's a really cool one too. I was the same guy that owns this one, Nick. He's a big fan of the Temperance 3, and I show it too. I'm just a big fan of the lightweight, and then it also has compression locks. So I feel like that's just like a double whammy.
Yep, compression lock, lightweight, K390. It's got the leaf shaped blade, kind of like the Sage, which is my favorite.
You ought to
How
look
can you
into a
go
pair
wrong?
of PM2.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I have two of them now, but I was always a real big Shaman fanboy, and yeah, finally did end up getting one. But I don't carry it all that much. That's the only unfortunate thing. I don't know why. It's
I
a
mean,
it's a heck of a knife though.
I feel every time I see it up next to other knives that I own, it always just seems like I wouldn't like it because of how big it is. But I don't know. I was looking at a secondhand um, Rex 76
Oh
Para
yeah,
3 the other day.
that'd be sweet. Yeah, Dean,
Nice,
it's always important.
nice orange, burnt orange handle. Rex 76. I think it's about 68 HRC as well.
Well, I was reading where ProTech was doing their Magna Cut right at that like 65 or something like that, 65 HRC or something. It was really, really up there for Magna Cut. It was pretty impressive.
That is pretty high for Magna Cut. Not that I have any, but I read a lot.
Oh, I'm sure. Here's your Benchmade Osborne. There's Smitty. I took the copper scales off to send back to Mr. Jimmy Crow to get another whatever shipwreck patina deal going on it. But this is
Ooh,
classic. I've used the absolute heck out of this knife. That's for sure. This is the first actual nice knife that I bought years ago, and it's still trucking right along.
actually got some light reading for this weekend.
Ooh,
Carbide steels and night properties.
nice.
Yeah, learn. Kind of goes through the different carbides that can form and how they affect edge retention, wear resistance, stability, toughness, the whole spiel.
You ought to look into some CPMD too. I was listening to Super Steel Steve is his name on YouTube, and he was saying that CPMD2 is like one of the best. Well, I'm gonna say it. He did his own heat treat on it though, and he said it is one of the best steels that he's ever worked with.
I was
But of
just
course,
looking at that.
that has his own custom heat treat that he was doing on it. So I don't know what he was getting to it, but I know he said that it's a. I know obviously it was used to be used a whole lot. I know Benchmade still uses some CPM D2. Some other companies do too, but obviously D2 has really large carbides. But I think the regular stuff kind of gives it a bad rap.
All right, we're looking for it. We're trying to find it. Okay, so we got 1V, 3V, 4V, 9V, 10V, 15V, M2, A2 crew wear. I can't find it on Crucible's site. I wonder if it's like obsolete, like they don't make it anymore.
They might not, honestly. I'm not sure.
It may have moved out of the rotation, he may be using like old stock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those mini Osbornes are nice. They are fairly small, but I'm kind of liking the smaller size knives nowadays anyway. Um, but let's see, Lanyard Man, he sent me his, and it's a pretty cool little knife. I can say I like. Of course, I got that smaller TRM Nerd. This thing is a pretty small knife, but it's a good one. It's like it's bigger than smaller than the Delica, but still real nice. But don't the Seki City Japan models from Spyderco. Definitely don't be afraid to buy those because those are some really sweet ones.
You know what? I just said it out loud. I think I know what you're talking about. I think we're thinking 80 CRV2. I think we're
Maybe.
talking CRV2 because that is a carbon steel used for knife blades. Usually used for fixed blades, but not necessarily exclusively. Oh, we got burned now, my friend. Beautiful, about time.
Yeah, I'm still working. I feel like I can see it forming, but I really can't quite feel it yet. I'm like right on the edge of it. I think I need to replace my stones. I think they're getting make Lanyard Man mod. Yeah, Steven, he's a good dude. If you do want to make him a mod, he's a great guy. I've known him for years. He has some really cool knives, and he's hooked me up a lot on my channel, helped me out a whole bunch.
All right, so let's do this. You have now been knighted moderator. I really can't wait to get my hands on 15V and see what it is about it, because I was listening to um, Eric Glesser at Shot Show, and basically what he says is that they work with Maximet, they work with Rex 121. They're both great steels. They perform superbly, but 15V outperforms its chemistry, was his
Hmm.
exact words. He said that based upon the chemistry that it has, it should perform, like X, but it actually performs like X plus 5. You know what I mean? That's exactly, he said that it's better. It outperforms its chemistry, and it's better than it should. Like how good it should be on paper. It's actually better, which I'm assuming has to do 100% with Sean Triple B's heat treatment.
Yeah, he's a really cool dude too. Sean, he'll even comment back on your YouTube videos if you tag him in them. So he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I actually have been looking a lot into the actual protocols of 15V and where they are shipping the Spyderco 15V at is actually higher than any as quenched recognized heat treat that there is.
Wow.
So like if you heat treat at, for 10 minutes at 2150 degrees, it austenitizes at 64 HRC before tempering.
Hmm.
It's already harder as quenched, or it's softer as quenched at the best heat treatment that's recognized by a crucible than it is after it's austenitized and triple tempered from Spyderco. So it's probably
Gee.
coming out as quenched at 66.5 or 67.
That's impressive. That's some hard stuff.
It really is. It kind of melts my mind a little bit.
And I don't know, have you ever seen the video of him chopping in a 2x4 with a Mannix 2 and 15V? Sean Big Brown
I
Bear.
did. I certainly
Yeah,
did.
that is like blows my mind. Like that stuff, especially how hard it is. You know, it's really not. Whatever they do in their heat treatment process makes it not as brittle or something. That is some mind-boggling stuff there.
Yeah, he's doing something to make it super, super hard on the very first run, the as quenched hardness, so that when it comes out of the temper, it's still hard, but it's been triple tempered still, so it retains toughness. I've been watching that guy mess with Rex 121 for 2 years now, and I never thought that I'd ever be able to afford it until Spyderco decided to make some production rounds in it. So,
Yeah, that is really cool.
yep, thank you to them.
Man, especially not making it a sprint run and making it actually, a production steel that you can buy for years to
What
come
did
is
I
really
miss?
impressive.
Oh, that's what we missed. Ah, that's funny as hell. I'm like, what did I miss? There's a. I'll have to explain it to him later. I have a buddy who has a second account, and he does borderline trolling to have fun. And I usually let him go just because he's harmless.
Oh yeah.
Lanyard man gave him the boot.
Uh oh.
That's funny
That's
as hell.
funny.
It's actually Nola Southpaw. He has a second account that he uses
Oh,
to screw
that's
around.
mess with people.
Yeah,
Oh yes, old Lander man. He don't play around. He's
he's been
on it.
messing with me about my choice in electronics for God, going on a year now.
That's funny.
He hates him some Apple, that's for sure.
Yeah, my wife really likes the family tracking part of the Apple. I know Android has it too, but that's her favorite part of the Find My Friends. So she said we are not going back to Androids ever. So I'm stuck on Apple.
That is exactly what I tell everybody when I'm on here. Why I won't leave Apple. It's because I have two teenage daughters that I need to know where they're at
Oh yeah,
just in case.
yep, yeah. I got two daughters myself, and I more than worried about that.
You never
They're
know
not
what kind
teenagers
of
yet, but
weirdo there is out there.
I know that's the sad part of it. There's a whole lot of them. Landed man, what did I miss? He said that one of the viewers on here had a second account and he was trolling us and you booted him.
It's funny. It's funny.
My daughter is
Jiminy,
46, bro.
how about that? Jiminy, me and your daughter are the same age. Why is this taking so long to apex this freaking knife?
That's how I feel like when I'm cutting S30V. It just takes forever. Don't understand why, but this Benchmade especially, I just feel like it just takes forever. And this is the side that has the really thin bevel on it, and I got it laid back to 16 degrees still. It is not taking it back too far. I'll tell you that. I think I said this K390 though. I think it was up in that 68 HRC also, so it is extremely hard stuff. And I can definitely tell. It seems like.
All right, we're finally getting there. No, it's fine, Lindsay, man. It's just funny. Dirty Diana is actually Noah's stuff. So.
Ah, that's hilarious.
It was like maybe 2 weeks ago. I was on a live Sunday morning. I think it was a Sunday morning live, and I saw Dirty Diana for the first time, and it was like a message like, "Your voice is really hot" or something, and I'm like, "That is absolutely a man on the other end of
Yeah,
that message.
there's
Absolutely
no
a
way.
man on the other end. There's no way."
No way, woman's
I'm a,
saying that.
that's it. I'm a 46-year-old, middle-aged, balding man with a scraggly goatee. There's nobody who thinks I'm hot in any way. You overplayed your hand.
Say you had it and you lost it.
Yep, you overplayed your hand, my friend. This steel sucks, man. No wonder I couldn't get it sharp. We're finally apexed. It took a long ass time. I think the angle on it was like 26 degrees or something. It was awful.
Ooh, you're cutting something off of it then.
Yeah, I want to say that it was 40 thou behind the edge. It was super, super
Ooh,
thin.
it's like an axe.
That's exactly. So we are, I mean, it's laid back a little bit. It's not terrible.
If you want a good laser beam, though, I would look into that. Look into Spyderco Delica. I don't even know what the blade stock thickness is on this thing, but it is half of most normal knives. It is pretty crazy. It might be 90 thousandths, but it is really
It's
thin.
actually, I didn't notice this until the other day. I have a Stage 5 S9 or S30B. I also have the Sage 5 and Rex 121. The blade stock thickness is thinner on the Rex.
Huh. That's kind of
Yeah,
strange. You'd think of it being less tough, they would. Yeah, you can see it. Wow, that's
let's
crazy.
see. So we're 115 thou,
Oh, that is a
point
super nice
one
mic
point
right
one
there.
one five, 0.115 on the Sage 5 S30V, and it is. Hold up, I can't get this thing set flat.
What brand is that mic you got there?
Michitoya.
The guy I used to work with, he had some precision instruments. It looked just like that one. He used to be a machinist. At least that's what he wanted to do before he started being a mechanic.
Yep, me too. I was a machinist in my previous life. Oh,
Yeah, that
I
thing
can't
is
believe
cool.
it's only 6 thou thinner, but you absolutely can see it with your eyeballs.
Nowadays, you'd be hard pressed to find somebody that can read one of those accurate, though. At least a younger person.
Oh yeah, they're not that bad. It's being
I
able
still
to
struggle with
read
the tape
the.
measure for a while.
There's a vernier scaling here for measuring tenths. So like 10 thousandths of an inch.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you measure here on here for the each 25 thou, and then here for the gradients of that 25, and then you pick whichever line is closest on this scale to get how many 10 thousandths of an inch it is.
Jeez. Yeah, that thing's serious.
Yeah, they're way more accurate than, say, a pair of calipers, which is what
Yeah,
I
see,
use most of the time here at home.
I have a really cheap pair of calipers, and they're the junkest things ever. Like I don't even put them on the videos anymore because it's
We are making it. These are the calipers I use for everything here. It's a Toyo 8 inchers. My new mod gave you the boot. I saw. I was laughing my ass off whenever it happened.
I just seen comments disappearing left and right.
That's exactly. I looked down and see this message was deleted. This message was deleted, and then I saw who it was, and it was like, oh shit, it's Nola. That's.
Got him.
I think basically he does it because there was one time I was on a live, and I said, oh, I don't have to worry about trolls because I haven't made it as a YouTuber yet. I said that once I have a troll show up, I'll have made it as you. I'll be a real life YouTuber. So I think that's why he comes on and trolls.
That's funny. Oh, you've
Makes
made it.
fun of me.
You're there.
Yep, I'm there. Somebody trolling me.
As long as you're having fun with it, you're there.
I mean, I eventually would like to monetize the channel just because I know from other people telling me that have watched my content that YouTube is putting ads on my stuff.
Hmm.
So if they're putting ads on my stuff, that means they're making money off my ass, and I just want my cut.
Exactly.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yep. That
I don't care. I don't care if it's $5. I want my cut.
crap there. I have been in the process of getting monetized for about almost 3 weeks now, and I'm still not getting. I got well, not disqualified, but unapproved, disapproved, like the first 5 times, and now I'm a week into this, the last time that I've tried. So I don't understand what the big deal is. Google has some crazy stuff going on over there.
Yeah, I
Jimmy
wonder
Crow
why.
under
Because
lines, and I had a duplicate account, and I don't understand why I wouldn't be meeting any community guidelines. I don't understand that. And I definitely didn't have duplicate accounts. So I think I got all that squared away, but I don't understand why it's taken so long. Though, but yeah, Adam Miguel, this is the case grinding leaf jumper. Yep. But yeah, I don't get it. It's pretty frustrating, really, because like you said, I'm not out here to make $1 million, but it would be cool to put some money back to buy some new knives, though. That would be sweet. Everything helps.
yeah, because I'm going to be honest with you. Yours and my channel, we're not getting knife companies beating down the door to
No,
give us content knives for our channel, to review. They're definitely not. It's just
it's uh, it's hard to buy all that stuff.
amen, brother. Amen.
Trust me, if I didn't have 3 other hungry mouths to feed and a roof over the head and 2 car payments, I'd have all sorts of cool stuff. Just doing my job. Yep, that's for sure. Looks like you got another one to go after, Lanyard Man.
I already popped them.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah. Not to say that you shouldn't be reaching out for help, just not on a YouTube live there, my friend.
Yeah.
I am not qualified.
No. Hidden in plain sight. Thank you, though.
I am not qualified. But you should get some help. I actually just had a good friend of mine from work. who is no longer with us.
Mm.
That was maybe, what was it? Maybe 3 or 4 weeks, 4 weeks ago, something like
Wow.
that.
It's
Yeah, it
horrible.
was not. It was a really crap week. So first thing that happened was my best friend from work, his wife passed away, and me and my wife were good friends with him and his wife. And then the very next day, my grandmother passes away, and then the very
Mm.
next day, the buddy from work um, had his his thing. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to say that word on YouTube, so
Yeah,
we're not
definitely
going to
don't.
say the S. We're not going to say the S word.
Yeah, that is horrible. Definitely reach out to somebody though. There's a whole lot of people out there to talk to.
That is a fact.
Yeah, the Zarlic sharpener. Those are definitely they're definitely cool. Especially
Yes, this is a
yeah.
great knife sharpener for $80. So you get, actually, while we got people here, I might as well show you how it actually works. So you get the sharpener, the clamp, and then you get this arm here with the stone holder. This holds the same stones as, say, a TS Pro. So you can get resin bonded diamond stones. You can get, TS Pro plates. You can get Hapstone plates, Gritomatic plates, whatever stones you want to use, and they'll clip into the same holder. But the magic part is this here, which is the arm. Gotta get the stupid thing out. There we go. This arm here, it has a bubble level on the back. So basically, you put it through the arm here in the back, like such, and you screw this into here. Then what you do is you set your angle on the side here. On the side, there's angles. You set your angle to whatever angle you want your knife to be sharpened at. Then you lay the stone on the knife blade, like such. And then you go back to the bubble back here and you raise it to level it out. Once you level out the bubble, that is it. You're done. You're set at the angle that you're meant to be.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Pretty foolproof. I like it.
It
It
is.
just
It's
seems like
real
everybody
easy. You
does it.
set the angle, you level out the bubble, and you are good to rock and roll.
Yeah, that might be one of my next knife accessory. Definitely go to. Wonder how much would be to get like a full set of plates from whatever you said, all those Gritomatic or whatever it is, from like 300 all the way to 2,000. I wonder how much you'd have wrapped up in that.
Okay, so if you get like a 6 stone set, it's like $240 or something, up to 300 depending on what you're getting. Now, Benieve makes dual-sided resin bonded diamond stones
Mm.
that are made 6 inch by not quite an inch wide, so basically the same size as this, and they're dual-sided, so you can use them inside the stone holder. So basically, that's what I'm going to get first. I'm going to get probably I want to say a 400 800 first, because that's basically what you're using when you use the precision adjust.
Yeah.
It's a 320 and a 600. So 400 and 800 is basically the same thing. And that's what I'm going to start with. And then we're going to get a coarser grit double sided after that, and then a finer grit double sided after that. They're basically, I don't know, $60 a piece for the dual-sided ones.
Yeah, I bet they would last you
Oh yeah,
forever
they
too.
last for years, years and years. Resin bonded diamond does.
And that is just a really professional looking setup too.
Gritomatic silicon carbide 6-inch stones. Full set for under $120. I wonder how their silicon carbide actually. What is the hardness on silicon carbide? Like, it's in the high 80s, maybe. I work with tungsten carbide at my work, and we're talking low 90s to mid 90s for most of our grades. Silicon carbide Rockwell. The thing is about the carbides is that they're measured on Rockwell A usually, different scale than knife steel is, which is Rockwell C.
Hmm.
All right. Silicon carbide Rockwell in the mid 80s. I don't know. I don't think I'd be willing to buy that. I mean, it probably would cut most things that I have, but diamond is the shiz. Cuts anything. CBN's all right too, obviously. Adam Miguel says he uses it to cut Maximet, so if he's cutting Maximet with it, then it is okay. Does it take like a while, or are we talking like it cuts like butter?
I'm
I'm
telling
kind
you,
of
my
curious
wore out stones are not cutting the K390 too hot.
because I will be sharpening some Maximet, probably not very soon, but because I'm an
Just
idiot
just
and I
put your
just
own edge on it.
I'm an idiot and I decided whenever I got the Rex 121 that I was gonna put a brand new edge on it. I'm like, I want this thing to be an absolute laser beam. I want it. I want to be able to shave with it every morning for the rest of my life. So I'm going to sharpen it, and which I did, and it's an awesome cardboard cutter. Shaving with it, nah, not so much. It just doesn't.
No.
It just doesn't. It doesn't take that kind of super keen, you know, hair whittling edges. It just doesn't. The carbides are just too big, and they wear. I mean, they wear great. It cuts like the bomb, but
Nothing like vitrified diamond.
cuts cardboard super good. Mister
Not
Not Too Dead. That's
what's
another
going
knife
on.
buddy there. Tell you what, that guy, Not Too Dead, good buddy of mine. We pick locks together. He likes picking handcuffs and stuff, just like me, picking locks. Also into ham radio, just like me. And the guy loves him some Spyderco knives. He
Ooh,
Yeah, he had a buddy who had like a collection. He had already assembled the collection, and the dude's like, yeah, I'll sell them to you. And he bought the whole collection, and he has a Manix 2 S90V G10 handled. It is chef's kiss. I dream about it every night. I do. I dream about it every day.
Is that the
It
one with
is such a nice.
is it like a dark green G10?
Oh crap! What color was that handle?
I
Not two.
seen
What
one the
color
other
was that
day.
handle? Oh, it's a
You
Manix
could,
2XL too. I want to say that it was blue. Shit, I can't remember.
there's a
I have a picture of it on my phone. Gray handle. I couldn't
you
remember.
can you can still get the Manix 2. I think it was in. Oh no, actually, sorry, that was in 20 CV. Never mind. I'm telling stories now. But yeah, 20 CV Manix 2, and it was pretty sweet. It was a some kind of exclusive, but you could still get them. Of course, 20 CVs, whatever, M390, 204P, same thing.
Yep. Chemically the same. Process
Yeah.
is a little different. Micro melt has a little bit finer grain than CPM 20V.
Now, what's the crewware equivalent to Carpenter? It's a micro melt steel. I can't think of what.
Oh, I know this. I know this because they have an equivalent, and
Yeah, Z-Ware.
Z-Ware has the equivalent from is it Zap? Zap? I can't remember the name of the steel manufacturer, but there's a couple different companies who has an equivalent to Crewware.
But the that micro melt, whatever it is, there it's like the Burgundy FRN that Spyderco uses, and it's like a crewware equivalent, and it would be. I'd love to get a Delica in it. Never have too many pocket knives. My man Jimmy Crow, he's got quite the collection going too. He's
I
a
know
bug
exactly
out.
what it is. I know exactly what it is because they just did a freaking sprint run, PD1.
Yeah. Yep. PD1. Yep.
They just did a sprint run in those burgundy handles.
Yep. Yep. Hold on one second here.
So while we got not too dead here, we'll show him that I expanded my collection a little bit. Last time I talked to him, I think I had this Spyderco, Sage 5 in S30B. Great knife. But since then, we've also bought the Rexy 121 lightweight. Then we got the Para 3 in Micro Melt Maximet. And then I like the Rex 121 so much that I got the G10. And then on Monday, this coming Monday, I have this knife, Para 3, coming in 15B, CPM 15B. So that's going to be a really nice one. Yeah, I do like the Para. I like it almost as much as the Sage because the Sage has the pivot bushing system, which just makes it that much smoother. There's zero blade play anywhere, including unlocked. There's nothing, man. It is rock solid everywhere. The Para, usually you have to dicker with it a little bit to get it dropping shut while still having no blade play along the path. You can get no blade play up here. That's not hard. It's getting no blade play across the whole path so that it's not like rattling around in the closed position either.
Yeah, I'm big on blade centering too. That's another thing.
Oh,
It can be difficult with those bushing systems too. It's funny though because my PM2 and the S45E, and this thing, it is like a fall shut, like you wouldn't believe, and perfect blade centering. And then the Crewwear PM2, I've taken this thing apart probably 50 times, and for some reason, I just cannot get the action to even feel somewhat close as the other one. Still smooth, but nothing like the S45 yen for some reason. But this is kind of a same deal, but just different liners on it. And yeah, just a weird little quirk they have.
Yep, I believe it. I'd like my blades to be centered, but it's not like a deal breaker. I'm not going to send it back if it's a little bit off. And I will be okay getting a factory second, as long as I know that it's a factory second before I buy it. You know what I mean? I don't want somebody
Yeah.
selling me a factory second for full price, but as long as I know that it's a second and I'm getting a good deal on it, I'll buy it. Like this one here is a second.
Have you
Never
started
know.
taking your knives apart yet?
Oh yeah.
That's my
Oh
favorite thing.
yeah. Oh
I
yes.
prefer doing disassembly videos than any review any day.
What knife haven't I taken apart now that I'm thinking about it? I did not take apart either of the Rexes, but I took apart the S30V. I've taken apart the S90V Pyrite because I needed to take this one apart. This one here, when I got it from the factory, I got it and it had like a lot of blade play, like a lot when it was locked open. I mean, it was a mile of blade play, and I found out that it was the plunge lock wasn't engaging the whole way.
That's strange.
So I kind of just put actually a lock pick up underneath and engaged it the whole way and was like, oh, okay, that's rock solid. So we just need to get it freed up so that it would open and close properly. Once I did that, it was fine. And it's centered, and it's actually one of the best blades that I have. I actually tested Rockwell on this, and it is 60.75, which is pretty much right where you want it to be.
The Adam Miguel, look at his comment. The Steve Kalari at D2 Custom at 64. I think that's the CPM D2 I was talking about.
Ooh,
I think that's that guy's
woo,
name, Kalari.
ooh, baby, 64 on D2. Yowza. The hardest D2 that I have is this one. It's Bowler K110. This is actually 61 and some change, like 61.75. That's the hardest D2 that I have. Not super hard, but pretty hard. That's a lie. That's a lie. I have a Sativian. Sativian ST152. It's 62. I forgot.
Adam Miguel, is that the Super Steel Steve? Is that the guy you're referring to? But he's big into the metallurgy side of things too. I think you would definitely enjoy his videos.
I think I would too. I think I need to get hooked up with his channel.
Yep,
Talk
it's
about that.
yeah, Triple S, Super Steel Steve.
Super Steel Steve.
If you guys get a moment though, and you're on Instagram, make sure you go check out Jimmy Crow on there. He's a cool guy. If you like some customization on your knives, he's a good one. Yeah, Super Steel TV. Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about. Yeah, it's that CPM D2. He's like bringing back like budget steels, but doing his own heat treats on them and making them exceptional.
So he's taking, steels like, Nitro V, 14C, and doing like super good heat treatment on them.
Yep, yep,
Basically what you're
exactly.
saying.
Yep,
Okay.
he's like doing a whole series about it, and each different steel.
Let's see if we can minimize the burr on this thing.
I definitely was not able to get the bevels quite right. This one is just super narrow, and this one's super far laid back. I don't really understand that, but I apexed on both sides.
I'm going to be honest with you, this is a piece of shit knife. And I'm actually just kind of happy that I'm able to get it to be sharp at all.
Oh, so I guarantee this thing's sharp. It's just the bevels are a little wonky. It's getting there, but it is taking a whole lot of time. I feel like it needs laid back even further than 16 to even get it to match what the other side is.
I wonder if the the primary bevel is straight.
Yeah, I have
If you can't
no.
get to the secondary.
Now, does the full flat grind have a secondary bevel on it? I mean, I guess it should.
Ugh, God, that makes me sick. That's such a sad edge.
Do you use any strops or anything yet? You liking?
Oh.
Yeah, this is one of my subscribers' knives. He sent over to me to do a review and some videos with it, and he told me that they were messed up from the factory. He sharpened it a couple times, but he's never been able to make any headway on it. But I think it definitely is just like a bad grind thing from the factory, which is kind of crazy to think about it coming out of the factory like that. But I'm switching over to 600 now. See where we can get done with this thing.
Oh, God, I don't know what the hell is going on with this knife. Let's take a look under magnification.
You had all the cool gadgets, man.
Ah, it's not that much of a gadget.
I need to get I don't even have a laptop at home. I need to get a computer. That's we just have never had a need for one.
I also don't have a laptop. I use an iPad or my actual iPhone for everything that I do on YouTube.
Yep, me too. I have my daughter's iPad hanging out here with me right now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That apex actually doesn't look terrible. Hmm. All right, let's try a little bit of ceramic. See if we can tear this burr off here.
You ever try your hand at free sharpening on the old hand stones?
Oh no, I
The
have
other day, I
not.
took whatever D2 knife that I have, and I ran it on the stone and dulled it to where it wouldn't even. I mean, you couldn't even do nothing with it. And I brought it back to life somewhat. on the freehand stone. Got a pretty even flat bevel on it too, so I was kind of impressed. It's been a while since I've actually done any sharpening on the actual stones. I only have one, but it's a diamond plate, and it works. It works well. It's a double sided. It's got a 325 and then a 1200 on the other side, so it's quite the jump. Wish I had a 600 on the in between or something, a 6 or 800.
I was looking at what a Sharpall
Yep, that's the one that I
outdoor
have.
outdoor 55 suggested it.
Yep, that's the same stone that I got right here. It's super. It's nice though. I mean, you got your 325 coarse, and then your 1200 fine. But for the price you're paying for it, it's a good.
The only thing that I do by hand is this, which is it's fine. You know what I mean? It's for a
I
$50
feel like I get
sharpener.
way more consistent edges on the work sharp. That's 100%. And I really don't feel like screwing up my brand new $200 knife on my hand stones and then screwing the bevels all up because it's easy to do.
That is an absolute fact. I won't use, you know, I won't freehand sharpen a $300 Rex 121 knife. I'm just not going to do it.
No, yeah, it's just a because God, if I ruined it, I'd be kicking myself. I tell you what, an old Norden 3-sided stone. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, we got a burr on this side too. I think this thing's gonna be a super sharp.
All right.
Yeah, the sharp ball. That's a
Oh,
6-inch stone.
pardon
It
my
is a
French. Fuck
workhorse.
this knife. We're done with this knife. Let's sharpen a real knife made out of real steel here. Let's pick something that's real steel. What do we want to sharpen? We want to sharpen budget steel. We want to sharpen powdered steel.
I'm a big fan of 14C. I think it takes a freaking awesome, scary sharp edge.
That it does. Oh yeah, this one. Oh yeah, this one could use it. Well, I mean it's not super dull, but yeah, we'll
Those
do this
are
one.
grails. Is that a Sativian? What's that one?
This one,
Yeah, what's that knife?
Civivi.
Savivi. Ah,
Yeah, this one's 14C 28N. It's the riffle.
the riffle. Nice. I have one Savivi left in my collection, and I got it from Blade HQ, and I bought that Shaman. They sent it for free in the order. It's a Savivi Scintilla.
Okay.
It's a weird, funky dude. It has a leaf shaped blade though, somewhat spear point, kind of leaf shaped, kind of. I don't really know what I want to remind you of, but it's a smaller knife. It's a decent little, decent little dude. It's in this is in D2. Got the Blade HQ logo on the side. I think I'm gonna do a giveaway with this knife here for too long. Maybe
Hey,
if
why
I could
not?
ever get to 2,000 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway. Give away a couple knives. I've done a couple giveaways in the past. One point in time, somebody bought a knife, and we did a how to dye the G10 JG10 scales, and it was pretty cool. And I ended up giving that knife away. And
Oh,
Jimmy
okay.
Crow, he's gave me a couple. I don't know. I think I might have gave away 5 or 6 knives now at this point. They've all been budgety, kind of budget tier stuff. Nothing crazy. But I feel like it does bring people in though. If you can get it advertised, at least that's the main part of it.
That makes sense. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, let's go to.
But Poon though, that's Vivius. Slick looking. I might just have to find its way over to your house there, Steven.
Oh, let's check that angle. Actually, is perfect angle. How about that? I'll take it. Wow.
All right, I'm
I
switching
lined that
over
angle up perfect.
to get this dude finished up. It's been 81 minutes. Holy cow!
See,
Phone's
it's
about to
fun
die.
whenever you have people to talk to.
I'm telling you what. Yeah, the other day I did this without having my daughter's iPad. Normally I always listen back to the audio, at least real quiet. And it was really strange just sitting here in silence talking to my phone. Really, just a weird feeling without hearing yourself.
Yeah, see, normally I use like a third-party client. I use Restream or StreamYard,
Yeah, yep, I
and
do have
I
StreamYard
have a
too.
couple buddies that I usually bring in with me. And it's weird, like if people are running late or whatever. Quick little announcement here for everybody, because I'm sure that there's some lock pickers in the group here that came along. Jimmy Long's drop is usually 3 minutes from now, so just a heads up. And another thing, Covered Instruments released Apex today, so $90 for the single set and 200 for all four sets. I did not order any yet because I just ordered a pretty expensive knife. What is it? What is the G10? G10. Yeah,
215.
it's 215. I couldn't remember because I actually set it up to. I did like a pre order or whatever,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they just hit my account up this morning. I kind of forgot that I did it. So that was a nice, comfortable conversation with my wife this afternoon. Hey,
Yeah,
by the way, I
I
know
did
that
that.
I wasn't expecting to buy this today, but I set it up on pre-order, and I didn't realize that they were gonna just hit me without sending at least like a confirmation email or something.
Oh, yeah.
But they
That,
sent a confirmation email all right, but that was
yeah.
after they already charged me. So
Heck yeah. That happened to me when that Aurora Knife and Tool Truffles knife, I pre ordered it like 7 or 8 months before, and I completely forgot all about it. And we were on vacation. And yeah, there went $250.
I remember the truffles. I remember watching Pete.
Yeah.
He was in the Kickstarter round of that knife.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's a cool one. I don't carry it whatsoever. It's still brand new, pretty much. The Neil Knight's Edge. He has it. I think he's sending it back to me for too long. But I'm telling you what, man, it would look good in your collection.
Yeah, I would never pay. Like, I mean, I understand that titanium is cool and everything, but I don't ever see me paying for a titanium knife.
Yeah, I hear you
Honestly,
there.
I'd rather. I'm more enamored with the steel.
Yeah,
That's the part
that's
that's doing the cool stuff. That's the part that
those are the
interests me.
only two knives and I have a Ferrum Forge that I sent him also. Um, yeah, I only have two titanium knives. All the rest of them are micarta or G10 or whatever. I'm a big fan of micarta though, but I do want a Chris Reeve knife though, and I'm definitely going to get either a McNeese knife or a Chris Reeve this year. I'm gonna get one. Heck with it.
Yeah, I don't mind my card myself. I didn't think that I would like FRN because everybody knows, pretty much everybody who has knives at all has had a bug out in their hand. And that knife just feels like a piece of hot garbage.
Yeah, it does.
It just feels like, cheap plastic. It feels like it was made in China, that you bought it at, a gas station or something, a flea market, the way the handle is. So
Yeah.
whenever this came out, I expected it to be the same. But it came in S90V, which is why I bought it. But the handle, although it's FRN, it is super sturdy. It has
Yeah,
steel liner.
yeah, that's a big deal there. I know this is a Benchmade bug out. Jimmy Crow actually gave this to me. He's a big bug out fanatic, and he bought this one for me. And he did the custom ano on these titanium scales, and it made the
Oh,
bug
baby.
out a whole entire different whole.
That is a
All right, I think this thing is done. That was a long sharpen there. It took me 2 days at 15V quite right how I liked it though.
Yeah, sometimes it's in order to get it right, you got to really, really get at it.
This thing is. Let's check it without the strop first. All right, fresh off the stone here. Oh yeah, this thing's definitely a good one. Now let's see if we can help it out just a little bit on the old strop here. I do 1.5 micron. At least that's what I've loaded on this side of the strop. Diamond compound, and it seems to work really well.
Yeah, I use 9 micron. I think that's what this is. It's shit. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, Norton number 9, and then Norton number 3. I have number 3 on this one, and 9 on this one.
Yeah, I have a 5 micron, and then 5 and a 10, or 5 and 1.5. I bought the 5 at first, thinking it's like 3,000 grit. I thought it'd be pretty cool, and then I don't know why I didn't like it that much. So I went ahead and pretty much immediately bought the 1.5 micron, and I like it a whole bunch.
Yeah, I don't mind the 3. The 3 is what I use the most often.
I'm just really wanting to get into polished edges before too long. I know they're not always the best thing for your knives, but
Yeah,
well, that made a
got
heck of a
some
difference.
pretty good polished edges just using the workshop. Because if you hit it with that ceramic for a ways, you'll get a pretty good polish on that edge.
Oh yeah, it's shining it up pretty good. You guys probably can't see this in the actual video, but it's definitely got a nice shine to it. Of course, that 1.5 micron that really does help it. Heck yeah. Well, buddy, my phone is about to die on me. I got 5% left. I think I'm just gonna be about ready to wrap it up for the night.
Well, good. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Maybe we make a little get together. Maybe we start bringing in Jiminy and those guys.
Yeah,
Night's
that'd
Edge.
be cool. Yeah, we ought to do
I thought it would
put
be
it
kind
up
of
on the
fun.
StreamYard or whatever and get it going on widescreen. That'd be cool.
Yep. If anybody needs any help with that, I've actually been doing that for, I don't know, 6 months or so. I'm pretty good at the third party client.
Yeah, I've never messed with it yet, so that'll be something we'll get into that though. I'll talk to you about it though.
Yeah. Good. I
Copy that.
appreciate you coming and hanging out with me.
Yeah, you too, man. Yeah, it's been cool. It's been fun. Glad to meet all those new guys in there. Really do appreciate it, and hopefully it brought some good traffic to the both of us.
Fantastic. Everybody go check out Carrying Cut, and I'll probably hang out here for like 2 more minutes after he leaves just to test out this edge, and then we'll see how it went. Yep. Yep. Thanks for coming, brother. Bye.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what we got. Anyway, let's say goodbye to the peeps. Secret debit card comes in. Yeah, seriously. That's how I actually pay for all my knives. I get them on PayPal Pay in 4. So that way you can take a like this one, something that costs $300 and make it 4 payments of 70 something. So kind of makes it a little easier to swallow. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming. I'm gonna cut on out of here as well. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. Anybody who's here who picks locks like I do, Stu and I have our live this Sunday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ray and Stu do coffee around the world. So we'll see you there. And everybody have a great rest of your weekend and catch you later. Bye bye.